Good evening, everybody. So let us start our class. So formally, actually, I completed my official content in our last class. So officially, I'm done. But since we have maybe a week and a half, so by this time I want to review whatever questions you have. If you don't understand anything and if you have any question, then we can discuss. Or if you do not have any question, then I can start from the beginning. Okay. And I can review from the beginning and important stuff and prospective test questions or similar test questions. So anyone has any question? What? So you did not think about anything? Okay, so on the first year experience page, if you go to the first year experience page, and please you will see that on the all the way end, on the left column, there is a first year experience feedback. Okay, link. So if you come here and you can select our course, this one, 1322, Programming and Problem Solving 2, and you can give your email address or keep it optional or blank it, and I wish you will give me some feedback. So I wish you please give me some feedback about my teaching and my resources. And from the beginning, I told you that I upload all of these lecture videos on my YouTube channel, CSITEd Experts, and then on this channel I have a playlist. It is called this is yours, right? CSE1322 Spring 1903 Section 3 lectures. You will see how many lectures. You will see. Okay, so far we have 22 lectures. This is 23rd lecture. Okay. And I believe you will need to revisit some of this when you go to work or in your advanced level course. When you need something to recap, then you can come back. And yeah, another thing that in my YouTube video, I have another playlist. It is called which one? Git and GitHub related videos. Okay, there are about only 10 or 11, right? 11 videos. So I wish everybody will watch these videos at least one time and start using GitHub. You know that I post all of my programs in my GitHub account, right? There's in GitHub. In GitHub, if you go to GitHub, then github.com, then /CSITEd Experts. This is my GitHub account. And now it is, there is a big advantage that GitHub now allows to make private repository for free. For a long time, I paid $7 per month in order to send my file. But now I'm happy. I'm happy that you see that I have some projects that are personal. Although you see that I have 90 repositories, 90 projects. Okay. It has all of my book chapters, some of my personal stuff, my resumes. Okay, but something that you see that these are private. You will not see this. But if you visit my GitHub repository, then GitHub account, then you will see maybe 40 or 50. Maybe half of these are private, and my personal thing are private. But your section as CSE1322 Spring. This is backup. Which one is your section? CSE1322. This one, right? S03. This is 03 Spring 19. This is your section. All of the programs that I discussed in this class are here. We go to the SRC folder and you'll see all of these programs. Okay, so if we start from actually all of these programs here. So when you one time, if you have uploaded or what's called clone my project one time, then the next time what you will do, for instance, let me CD CSE, maybe you will go to the project folder like this way. CSE, this is your folder, right? Like you will go this way and then one command, git pull what is in master. Do this command, git pull what is in master, then you will get the latest code. If you are behind, last time you clone my project, if you are behind, then you will get latest code. Sometimes it may not work, this command, so then you will get git pull what is in master -f. You will force it. Maybe sometime you may have some changes in your local repository, local project, but if you have not, you don't have a permission to push it, so you need to trash it, or otherwise then you can do /f. That means you will force it. Okay, so if we start from the beginning, like array. Okay, array was the beginning. Sorry. So your section is this one. So by looking the little cross, but you understand, right, the meaning of this cross? Why there is a cross over here? Michael, you understand? You see the cross, there is a little cross, red cross. Yeah, that means that in this project somewhere there is an error, or at least one error. That means this project will not run. If it is a company project, and sometimes for a single error it will not run. Especially if this project is linked with another project, then it will not work. Okay, so when you see the cross sign, then you will see the cross sign wherever in depth. So here is cross sign is SRC. So click on SRC, then you see that where is the cross sign. You see the cross sign is here on this folder, right? On this package. So then expand it. Then you will see what is the cross sign. So you see that here in this program. So if you expand this program, so actually if we click over this program, you will see the cross, real cross. This is the actual position. What is this error? Okay, so if you hover your mouse here, you will see it will say the type global already defined. That means there is another class somewhere in this package or either of these packages, because if it is public, then it is available anywhere. Somewhere maybe there is a name with same name. So that is the error it is coming from. Also similar, the color, you see the color is already defined. So you need to rename it One of the ways you need to rename it. It's not responding. Okay, so for you, I like you to, let me delete this. I don't need this actually. Let me delete this program. I like everybody, so please start reviewing from test 1. You will get some similar questions from test 1, test 2, and test 3. Okay. A substantial portion of similar question you will get. Maybe 50% from your previous test. I deleted. So then, again on this program has error. Let me delete this. I don't need this. Can anyone go to the board and write a two-dimensional array? Michael, go to the board, please. And write a 3 by 3 array. 3 by 3? Yeah. Anyone? You see there is a... Oh, you are declaring. No, I'm just trying to ask array. Matrix. A matrix, sorry. As a matrix. Two-dimensional as a matrix. Yeah, 3 by 3. Okay, 0, you said 0, 12, or 1, 2. 0 and then 1, 2 or 12. The two numbers are... Yes, I'm confusing. It's 0, right? Yeah. The next one? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm asking 1 and 2 are 12 or 1 and 2 different? Okay, now got it. Okay, so that is an array. Okay, so two-dimensional array is a matrix. Okay, so he declared a two-dimensional array. So let me start from something. Here, he declared an array like this. What is his array? 0, then 2, 0, 1, 2, right? 0, 1, 2. Okay. So, okay, 0, 1, 2. And then, what are the next line? 3, 4, 5. Then next line? Okay, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, so this is our two-dimensional array. We got a two-dimensional array as a matrix. Okay. So with this two-dimensional array, we can do a lot of things. For instance, we can sum up all of the elements, right? This element, then this element, then 0 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 5, 5, 15, like this way, right? So if I understand how to access each of these elements, right, then I can do whatever I want to do. For instance, I can add up, or then I can find the maximum element from this, right? I can find the minimum element of this. I can, right? So now, can we find the maximum odd elements? How can we find the maximum odd element from this 2D array? What will be our logic? We want to find the largest odd number, odd element from this array. From this array, we want to find let us find the largest odd element from the above to the array. Okay, what is the technique? What do I need to do first? We need to declare this array in my program code, right? What Michael did over there, right? That is our first step. So I need a main method. I can start from the beginning, okay? So let me get this to this. Okay. Thank you, Michael, for volunteering me. So within main method, what do I need to do? I need to declare an array and with any name, okay? So you put the name ARR, right? Okay. So in C# format, this will be int. So then I need two-dimensional, right? So this is why I need to put a comma over here and keep a space in between so that people understand that you have enough space to write two numbers here. So this will be the number where here I will put the number of the rows. Here how many rows we have? 3. So apparently it will be 3. Okay, and then here the next one, here will be number of the columns. How many columns do you have? 3 columns. Then this is 3 by 3. That means this is a two-dimensional array, right? Then I have to put, this is my type, okay? And then I have to put my array name, say ARR, my array name, equal to how to create an array, new, then int, then again I need to put square bracket, and within square bracket I will put comma, and then I will put 3 by 3. So this is the declaration, okay? And actually here what I will do, I will put this value. I will put this value here. Then how the array elements are defined is very simple. You see that here, oh I'm sorry, here there is a mistake. Here, sorry, this side I will not do this. This side I will do curly bracket. Within this curly bracket, if it is a one-dimensional array, then I will put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like this. Okay, but since it is two-dimensional array, so in two-dimensional array, each of these elements or one row will be separated by another curly bracket. So your is 0, right? So 0. So this 0, 1 and 2. So it's 1 and 2, right? 0, 1 and 2. This will be separated by one curly bracket. This is my first row, and this is my second row. 3, 4, 5. This is my second row. And what is my third row? 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? It says 6, 7, 8. Okay. You see that when you write your program over here in terminal, so if you do okay, for this one. Let's see. So we got an array, right? So I got an array. So once I get my array, I'm almost half done of my thing, right? My major part, my first step is 1/3. I'm done 1/3. So then let us print it. If I say the first thing in your array, you should understand the array size. Okay, length. One-dimensional array, then it would give 9. right? If it was a one-dimensional array, then it would give 9. Okay, so two-dimensional array. So now I got 3 over here. I'm getting length. That is, this is my first element. Okay, so when I get first element, then I can go inside of this element. How can I go inside of this element? Then I need to index. Okay, then I index. This is as index. This is first row. This row has index 0. This row has index 1, and this row has index 2. Okay, so then I need 2 for loop. One for outer. This is one for this, and one for another for each of these individual element. I need 2 for loops. Okay, yes. Huh? Yeah, nested for loop. We need nested for loop in order to whatever you want to do here. So for instance, here I declare my array as grid over here. So even if let me get Michael's code over here. Michael's data over here. Okay, Michael's data is here. So then my first for loop has length method. Okay, that is going to 0 is less than. You see the less than 10, the 2, 3. That means you will get 0, 1, and 2, right? So then for 0, 1, and 2, then for 0, then you will loop in each of the individual element. How do we get individual element? For when you are getting I equal to 0, then you are getting grid I dot length. Grid I dot length actually is good that it will get again 3. So that means this one dot length. This one dot length equal to again 3, right? Then 0 less than 3. That means 0, 1, and 2. Then whatever you want to do, you want to say that if you check that whether if you want to search whether a number is available over here, or let us check what we wanted to do, Michael, over here. We wanted to do if largest number, right? Okay, okay. Let us see that first of all, let us see if it is a word number. How can I check it's a word number? Okay, if my grid ij mod 2 equals what? In order to be word number? 1. Okay, either 1 or not equal to 0. Then let us print the word numbers only. For instance, let us print the word number. Oh, sorry, I wish I was supposed to do a new program. It will mess up. I don't like to do it here. So let me copy this program and make a new one. Yes.
Notice that you see that the pump is like too sharp for lab, and when I do research on it, I realized that I couldn't find it in the library because there's an appreciated data type. So what was a lane lister?
In C# or in general?
In general.
I discussed array list in one of the class. Maybe half of the class. Remember that in which section, I don't know. But if you go to my lecture videos, you are in this section, and if you search for array list, you see that this one, array list. I discussed array list. Okay, so this video, so maybe the for the first few minutes, yeah, array list. I discussed array list for the first few minutes before I started linked list. I discussed array list. So this is the program I discussed in this class. So that is the program maybe here, this one, this is an array list. Okay, an array list is a dynamic array. No, no, if you add element, then it will be expanded automatically. Okay, there are some algorithms how this will be expanded. Sometimes it grows as double, sometimes it goes 150%. It becomes 150%. Sometimes it becomes double, means 200%. Maybe if your existing size is large enough, then it grows 150%. But it is small enough, then it grows double, 200%. Okay, so then an array list is a dynamic array. Then you can add, so you can declare an array list without making its size. But here it says n, initially it says n equal to 5. Okay, but you can add any number of types. Whenever you add any number of elements, okay, then it will be inserted, added automatically, expanded automatically. Array is also list. An array is a list, an array is a kind of set. But what is the main difference between a list and a set? Remember? A set does not contain duplicate elements. Right? A set does not contain duplicate elements. But a list contains duplicate elements. You can have a list of all zeros, all 1, right? But if you have a set of 0, then only you will only 1 0. Okay. So if you go there, then please watch this video until this part, this lecture, then you will get it. Okay? Okay, that's a good question. But for this test, you will not have any question for array from array list. Okay, but you will get a question from array, 2D array. Either one-dimensional array or two-dimensional array. It was easy to make a one-dimensional array. Just for a one-dimensional array, we need only one loop over here. But for two-dimensional array, we need an inner loop to get each of the individual elements. Okay. So here, if we what we are discussing, if we want to see that whether this number is an even number, then we need to do modulo 2 equal 0, right? And for odd number, modulo 2 equal to 1. Okay, so then you will get the even numbers 1, odd numbers 1. For instance, this one is second one, right? Yeah. Modulo 2 equal 1. Then if I print this, inner for loop, this one. Okay. So what this program will do for now? we have an extra. Okay, this is the this one, this is the this one, and I need one more. I need one more. Do I need one more? Okay, for the main. Okay, so let me run this. So in C Sharp, in Java, it is easy for me. Just I will select Control plus A and then Control plus I. It will make alignment. Control plus I. It will make alignment nicely. In C Sharp, maybe there is a command I cannot recall right now. Control K. Control K plus Control M. F. Okay, I will check. Okay, so if I run this program, then it will show me. Oh, sorry, I did not give any space between. It will show me all even word numbers in one line, but without any space because I did not give any space. Oh, because I give new line. Okay, that's good. So it is giving me word numbers, right? Okay, so now I need one more trick. Okay, I'm thinking. I need one more trick in order to get the largest number. Yes. Yes, in order in my outside my for loop, I need to start with an integer temp or max, whatever I say. Integer maybe max equal to, it must be initialized with your array's first element. Okay, sometime I give this program maybe last time or something. Some people did not initialize it correctly. It should be 0 0. Oh, here it should after this one. Okay. Then whatever my max is here, initially it is this first element, right? It is initially the first element, but I will check. Initially it is first element. I will check if I get any more element greater than this first element. Then I will print that, right? Okay. Otherwise, I will print my max. It may happen that all of our my subsequent elements are less than my first element. In that case, my first element is the max element, right? But it may happen that, for instance, here I have maybe 17. Yes. So then first element, I will check the second element. If the second element is greater than this first element, then my max will be changed, right? Max will be max of that element. Okay. And then finally, whatever my max, I will. So here you need to write 2 more lines over here. Okay, to do. Write 2 more lines. Okay, over here. I'm giving clue if my max is okay, but for if grid I j plus 1, okay, is greater than my max, right? Then my max will be that one. 2 more lines you need to, okay, and then print max. Actually 3 lines. 1 line to print. One line is first line is if condition. Second line is your operation. Third line is print. To do that means if and then max equal to new max, okay, and then print max. Okay, if you do a Google search, there are tons of examples like this, but I like you to spend some time before you do Google search. Okay, then your brain will be sharpened. Okay, one of the prospective test questions. Then what else we can do? How long do we have? Okay. The most important thing is our inheritance and abstraction. Okay, so let us try inheritance. Okay, what do we have? Okay, do this yourself, the remaining part. Okay, and for the inheritance, so what can I do, Michael? Let us think that we want to declare a class as animal. I don't have animal here, right? Animal class. Okay, so I want to declare an animal class. Okay, this is my animal, public class animal. And let us add at least two features, two attributes, okay? So string is type. What type of animal? Maybe human, it may be bird, or it can be cow, it can be cat, it can be dog, anything, right? That will be go in my type. Okay, and then every animal has other weight and height, right? Let us consider weight. How do we say weight? Weight will be in either float or double, right? So if you say, okay, double weight, that's it for now. This is my animal class. It has two attributes, type and weight. Okay, so now let us make a what is that called? Getter and setter for this. Okay, so how to create getter and setter? Do right click in Java. It is easy. Okay. What is that? Source and generate getter and setter. Okay, and then select wall and then one click generate. Okay, I got getter and setter. Okay, but for now, for you in your test, if you are asked to write getter and setter, you need to write this. Okay, did I tell you a trick that how do we remember that which one is getter and which one is setter? A getter is, how do I remember? A getter is returns value. What kind of value returns? What is the type of this? For instance, this is the getter for this type, right? You see that in Java how it is formatted. It's a get type. T is automatically will be in uppercase. So get type and each type is string. So this method will return type will be string by default. This type is string. Okay, and then it will return this type. This type is this type. Yes. In C# is different. Yes. I'm going to tell that only. In C# is different. I'm going to Java. In C# it is different. In C# you can write this fashion. In C# is a get, and then within curly bracket you will put that fill name. I will check in C#. Okay, and another thing that you see, although when I do auto generate, okay, when I do auto generate, it comes in ascending order, but actually we need to use the setter first. Actually, setter sets the value, right? Getter returns the value, gets the value. So if you have not set up any value, how can you get that? So although it shows in ascending order, but remember that when you do program call, you need to call setter first. So then setter and then string type. So that I will ask you to memorize these two lines, these two methods. This is the general format. Okay, then whenever you memorize this, then you can do any for getter or setter for any field. My field here is type, right? So remember the getter is simple, it returns, and the setter is a little bit difficult. It is more. You will put this type as an argument, and then you will put this dot type equal to this type. So remember that when we do use this operator, this is optional, right? But in some case this is optional, but when it is required, do you remember that? If this field name is different than this name, this is local argument name. If your local argument name you make is a different name, even for instance type EE, for instance EE, okay, Tripoli, put Tripoli, then you say you will see this. Oh, sorry. What is my mistake? Oh, I got 4. Sorry. Here, you see, I have different name, then this is optional. If I have a different name over here, so then this using this keyword is optional. But if I have same name, then this key is required. Okay. Otherwise, your compiler will get an error. Okay, then this dot type equal to type. Okay. Oh, we got a getter setter. Okay, so now let us do a constructor as a constructor. Okay, so let us add a constructor that will set up these two values. How can we write a constructor? Remember? Okay, tell me. Public class name, animal, attribute. What kind of attribute I say? These two, right? Say this one, then comma, this one, right? Remember that here you will not give semicolon. Here you will give comma, right? And then this and this, right? And within the constructor, what it will do? Yeah, this dot type equal to type, and this dot weight equal to weight. That is your constructor, and these are your getter and setter, right? Okay, that's it. So this constructor, maybe we can use this in order to create an object. Okay, let us add another traditional normal method, not a constructor. How can we add another constructor method? Another method like display. Yeah, we will do that later. Interesting. Okay, so then say public display is a method. Okay. Okay, I need to give return type. Required display. I need to give return type. Okay, sorry, not return type. I want to print this. print this type and okay, sys out say animal type equal to plus this dot type, and similarly animal weight equal to this dot weight equal to this dot weight, right? That's it. We'll see that here we can use this or we can keep this optional with this one. Even we can, this is in this case, we'll check that. Okay, so now we need a main method, right? So this for this class, so if you are not asked to write a main method, then you are done. You don't need a main method. Okay, but why do we need a main method? Why do we need a main method? Yes, if you want to execute the code and if you want to create an animal object, then really we need, right? So let me create a main method. I will leave you in a few minutes. Maybe animal main. So let us select this one quickly. Okay. Now here my main method. What I can do, I can create an object, right? Class. Okay, so animal, for instance, cow equal to new animal. What do I need to do here? You see, since I have a constructor over here, I need to provide one string type, another double type, weight, right? So let us say my animal name is type is a cow. Okay, and then weight. Let us put the weight in pounds. Maybe a cow is about 2,000 pounds. We don't need to put pound sign like LB. Okay, or since it will be, you have to declare the string and then you have to put within quote. For this case, since double, okay, so put the just number. You do not need to put comma. If you put comma, then you will mistake. It will consider as another one, another argument. Okay, so this have I got a cow, right? So similarly, can I declare other object, other animal object? Okay, so my cat. Okay, for instance, my cat is only 20 pounds. Okay, my dog, I can say dog is maybe 200 pounds, is large dog. Maybe. Okay. Or let me put a reasonable dog, 50 pounds. Okay. And then what else I can say? How do you spell it? Oh, fish. Okay. Fish. 2 pounds. Okay. That's good. Okay, then how can I display my cow? Cow dot display. Right? So let me run this code. So my animal type is cow and my animal weight is 200 pounds, right? Okay, so then if I want to display my fish dot display, then if I run it again, then it will display my cow. You see that individually, my cow type is here, and my this fish type is here, and fish weight is 2 pounds, right? Okay. So then similarly, you can display other things, right? Cat and dog. Easy, right? You can display cat. You can display dog. Okay. So then there are the questions. I'm gonna ask a question that if we do not use my this over here, let us see. If we do not use this over here, okay. One more thing. Can we run this method, this program? In Java, I cannot run this program because here there is no main method. Okay. In Java, I need to run main method. But in C#, you will run your entire package, so automatically your main method will be started. Okay, so now if I run this program, so since it is working, so that means that as I mentioned from the beginning, that this is optional over here. But here this is optional. Okay, here you can use this, or I skip this. So let me use both. For this one, let me keep this, and for this one, let me do not use it. Okay, so then let us add cat display and dog display. Okay, so if we run this, we should get all of our expected result. You see that my cow has 2,000 pounds, my cat has 20 pounds, dog has 50 pounds, fish has 2 pounds. Okay, now let us check one thing. Give me 1 moment, please. If we do not use these here, what will happen? Can anybody guess? If we do not use these here, if I say type equal to type, although it is showing a warning, okay, it is showing a warning message, not an error message. Still, I can run my program. Okay, but you see that my output all null output or all same output, right? So now you understand the effect of this, importance of this. Yes, you have any question? Yes, that's a good question. So if I say type, instead of type over here, if I say T and W, then I need to give T over here and W over here, right? Okay, and then it will be good. Then it will be good. Okay, so there are two prospective questions over here. We discuss this question. Maybe this was in test 1 or test 2, right? Maybe test 1, there's a question like this. Okay, for this question, we ask you to declare an animal class, okay, an animal constructor, and another normal non-constructor method that will display your animal type and weight, and getters and setters for this type and weight. Yes, I told you they're similar. There will be similar, some similar questions. Maybe 50% you will get common. Okay, for this, from now, in our next class, we will discuss more, especially abstract. Okay, so then quick thing that if I say public abstract anyone, then what happens? Ah, my course are all done. All read, right? What is the reason? Can anybody quickly tell me that reason? Yes. Okay, so my animal class is not a complete class, so I cannot create an object for this type, right? This is type is fine, but this I cannot use this constructor. Although my animal an abstract class can contain a constructor, but I cannot use that constructor. We will discuss that in our next class. Okay, constructor, abstract class, and interface. Okay, thank you everybody, and please complete the evaluation, course evaluation. Yes. Any question?
Very good.